ask a question?
Yes, sir.
I believe I heard him say, and it was very hard to, because his language barrier, it might be my problem, not his, but was I hearing you say that right now you're scared and you have an elevated heart rate when you're taking a trade now?
Every time.
Okay. If I could have a minute or two to kind of like address that, because
I would love that.
there's no way that you're going to fix that by trading your funded account or a live account. It doesn't get fixed by that. Okay. The only way that that's corrected is you have to take yourself away from the monetized outcome. You have to go back to first tape reading. That means no demo either. Go back to ground zero to say, okay, what am I doing? Like, what am I looking for? And study. Are you keying up on things that are animations and price action and you chase that? Or are you predicting your model and jumping ahead your model before the model actually gives you your setup? Are you able to follow a model? And you find that out by not even demo trading, you're tape reading. And if you're sticking to the rules there and you're confidently finding feedback that's supportive and you're not sugarcoating it, you're not pretending that you didn't just see yourself do some silly stuff by saying, well, let me think what would happen if it did this, that. No, what would your model be? You're not entering a demo trade. You're not even doing anything like that at all. But are you studying with that logic of that model while tape reading, expecting price to react a certain way? And when you see the feedback that's immediate by watching live price action, what you're doing is it's counseling your subconscious. You're recalibrating yourself and taking your focus away from the monetized outcome of a trade. Once you get into that hypersensitive realm of now everything's scared, like scared money doesn't make any money. It can't make money. The only thing it does is lose money efficiently, quickly, with no obstacle or barrier. It just fast tracks it right out of your account and then regret. So the only thing you can do, and this is the only thing you can do, if you're going to stay trading, that is, otherwise quit. But if you are consciously wanting to fix this and ground yourself, you got to take yourself out of the money. You got to take yourself out of the pursuit of funded account challenges and trying to get a payout. Take all that stuff away. Go right back to the beginning of just simply tape reading. Do that for a couple weeks. 2 weeks is all you need to do it. Then 2 weeks of demo. Yes, you're giving up a whole month, but that whole month is like going away to a retreat. You're in a counseling, you're in rehab because you've messed yourself up bad. You've scared yourself. Now you don't even trust anything's going to make any money, but you see things happening. What's happening? You are not following a model. You've lost the plot. You're so worried about the outcome and you're caught up with this cycle that's vicious. Like, I want to make money, but I'm afraid to do anything. And then you see the price run and you say, I knew that was going to do that. Why that? Now you're beating yourself up because you didn't take any action on something that you really didn't watch happen. You just see it in hindsight. And because you're so keyed up, you're having these moments of deja vu, which makes you think you've done this before. But really what's happening is you're so anxious or you're so excited. Either environment does this. Your brain sees something, it saves it right back into your brain and plays it back as a memory instantaneously. And that's why you get that deja vu feeling. That's how fast and powerful our minds are. You're inviting those things to torture yourself. So the only way you get yourself out of that loop is to take the money away from it, take the social media away from it, take the whole desire of watching my new content away from it, go back to what was your model, and then go tape read it for 2 weeks. No demo entries, no sugarcoating what you're doing. Can you follow those rule-based ideas with that model and just watch price action and say, okay, it should react like this right now. And let's see where it goes, if it can go up to that point or go down to that point. That's how you do the simple tape reading. You do that for 2 weeks, and then you do the actual demo entries using that model. If you can't follow the model, just doing a tape reading, then you add another week to it until you can. Don't skip over it and say, well, I can't do it there, but I just might as well just jump back in there and start making money and try to make money because this is a waste of time. No, it's a waste of your money doing it because you're going to lose money again. You're not learning how to do this correctly when you do that. You're not learning how to be a independent thinker that's focused on preserving capital and making money following a model. 99% of people out there that have all this lip service off their account, they want to correct people, talk to people how they should do this and how to do that. They don't make money. They have no idea how to correct problems when it comes up like this. They haven't even been trading long enough to encounter the large portion of barriers that's going to come up because they haven't traded with real money. And if they made money with a funded account, that's not the same thing as you putting your hard-earned capital in there. Because what's the difference between that and your hard-earned capital? If you lose your hard-earned capital, it ain't $60 with an affiliate code to reset and get a six-figure account. You got to have six figures or you got nothing. So it's not the same. We're not on the same playing field. When you're playing with real money and a funded account, you can have 50 accounts across every funded account company out there. You are still playing with fuck nothing. Piece of shit nothing. It's nothing. It's a whole bunch of spitballs. They don't do anything for you. But when you have real money in an account, $10,000 of real money is more than all the six-figure trading account company guys out there with these funded accounts. You still got more money than them. You have more money than them. But they get latched onto this idea, I'm a six-figure trader, I'm a seven-figure trader. You're nothing. You're a demo trader. You bought a demo account. You're trying to beat rule-based ideas that are above what's expected to be profitable in a regular trading cash account. So the way you fix that fear is you have to take a step away from, okay, the markets are going to be there when I'm done doing this. I have to calm myself down. The only way you can calm yourself down is to remove yourself from the stimuli. What's the stimuli? The pursuit of money. The pursuit of money now is blinded. You have the fog of war right now. You can't see what you're supposed to do. You're shell-shocked. Everything you're doing, you're second-guessing. And everything that's moving, you swore up and down. You knew that was going to happen. You can't make sound decisions when you're like that. Nobody's going to correct it for you. There's no other mentor that's going to give you a different way of doing it. There's only one solution. You have to stop doing the executions, seeking the outcome, being monetized. You won't fear the outcome when it's not monetized. You go right back to what is the purpose of doing this at all? Is the logic sound? Because you can't trust the logic anymore. You can say it with words, saying, yeah, I really love the model. I love what ICT does, and I love this and I love that. If you love it, you'll follow it and stick to it. But you can't do that right now because you're scared. And that's a normal thing. Everybody will go through it eventually. Everybody will go through that eventually. The people that are going to be in this business for a long time and be consistently profitable and carve out a living and a career from it will understand that the only way you fix that is go back to the beginning when you're not even pressing an execution, get in and get out, not even on a demo. You got to go back to tape reading and remind yourself, what is it you're doing? What is it you're focusing on? What is the model? Because if you can't do it in that situation where there's nothing at risk, what makes you think you're going to do it with real money or with a funded account where you could potentially get a payout if you jump through their hoops? Nothing. And that's the facade that the trading industry taps into. These funded account companies, they tap into that desire to jump ahead of steps to get me the payout. Because you think the payout is going to be the reward for you to continue doing this. When right now you've now created a toxicity that there's no escaping that going forward from where you're at right now. It's got to be retreat and regroup. Does that make sense?
100%, man. I mean, you are speaking directly to my soul. And I'm just, when I'm running, when I'm doing anything, I'm just listening to motivational sounds or clips of you. And it feels like exactly one of those. But
it's not wasted
I
time.
get what you...
It's not. By doing this, you're not wasting your time. You are investing in yourself. You're calming yourself down. You have to calm down. If you don't calm yourself down, you can't think clearly. If you can't think clearly, you can't trade effectively. You can't trade effectively, you can't profit consistently. So I hope that helps.
100%. I mean, I was using only the funded because, like I said, I'm from Romania, so I don't have a lot of capital, but I think it's the best that I don't have a lot of capital right now because I would have done exactly the mistakes that I have done with the fundeds, but I will get this, man. And yeah, I mean, I'll let anyone have anything else to...
No, I mean, I just want to add real quick, Seb, what you're saying and what Michael has said. For one, he's echoed this throughout each year of his mentorship, and it's almost been a pre-qualifier for folks. It's like, you need to understand that you need to be in demo. And I want to, on Front Street, I want to say, I mean, I've hurt myself in the market, right? And the only way that you can heal, the only way that you can repair is through tape reading. And it's going to start through tape reading, as Michael clearly defined, and then you're going to do demo. But it's going to start with tape reading first, because you have to disassociate yourself completely with what the outcome is, and you have to simply rely on your analysis to predict what's going to happen before it happens. Because us as traders, that's what we're doing as speculators. And if you're an ICT-based trader, you're doing this fractally. So that's just what it is. And I too many people rush too quickly into capital and even into ways in which they can hurt themselves. And instead of realizing that all you're doing is lengthening, you're pushing it further, you're making it more difficult. All you have to do is follow the process. The process is, you need to do this in a very safe environment, and it needs to be academic. And if you can put yourself in an academic environment where this is safe and where you can really, really hustle and grind. I mean, the optimal traders that I know are learning and working at the same time. You're able to somehow conceptualize and learn and get paid. Now, that's
I'm
not
doing
everybody.
exactly the same thing. So
That's
but
what you want, right?